Hi, Retha here. Very, very exciting. We have a building. Yes, another new one in PE again, PE Central. And for you guys, you snoozers, snoozers losers. Is that what they say? I don't know. This building was for sale recently, and I saw it all over Facebook. And eventually, someone purchased it while everybody was still humming and hawing. And he is doing students in this building. But before we go into that and all the exciting stuff, I first want to introduce you to Jean-Claude.
How's it, guys? I'm the PE regional for my student house, and we've just gotten this new property. There's still some renovations going on, but let's walk through it and just see what they're planning to do here.
There you go.
Cool. So this was a residential property, a really cool area, student populated area. We kind of changing all the painting and eventually the layout. We still have some residents, normal residents, like staying here. So for those guys that are like, oh, I still need to empty out my property and then get students, no, we actually just got students in one of our units over here. So let's walk around into our newly renovated place. This is basically what's going on over here.
A bit of a storage area.
Yeah, it's turned into storage for equipment, and we still see some fridges over here. This is the process. This is literally the process. You can literally see like our bathrooms are, it's a mess. So we have these ones going where it's a mess. We have ones that are almost done. We have ones that have students in. We have ones that have tenants in.
So, Jean-Claude, so there's a little bit, because we're in the middle of the year, you're doing basically an interim model that'll work for this year, mid-year, and then you're going to change it slightly for next year. So what's the plan?
Yeah, so for the guys that have buildings and they're always wondering, like, do I need to empty out my building first and then let NSFAS come and accredit it? Our question is no. The minute you have a space available like this, we start getting students in. There's so many students that are not funded by NSFAS. There's students that are literally paying for themselves, and people say, okay, mid-year, people have already moved. Mid-year is not a bad time. It's actually semi-perfect. Obviously, we prefer the beginning of the year, but mid-year is semi-perfect. Why? People have gone back to recess. Students have gone on recess, and they're coming back and trying to find the next best thing. So if you can provide them with the next best thing, they will be there.
And especially the private ones now.
Yeah, the private ones. We're on the private ones right now. So you can still generate the income while you're doing your property renovation. All you need to do is get one unit ready, and we'll work on getting the students. You just do on like your thing of getting the folders and all of that ready. You can't get into some of the units. So we've already got students in this unit and this unit. And these are private students while renovations are happening. We can't open them because we obviously want to.
We'll just peep here through the window a little bit. Ooh.
So you can see. So for this model, it's a bachelor unit that we've decided to do for students. And how we did that is 2 bunk beds, as you can see over there, with a desk and a TV. We can't really go in for privacy matters. You'll see someone has their bedding up there. It's not completely full, but the idea is there. And with a unit like this, the current landlord was getting 3.5 for the entire bachelor unit. We're doing 4 bunk beds at 1.8. So if you do the math, we're sitting at.
And next year it's going to be just 2 beds, right? And
yeah,
then we'll have NSFAS and accreditation and all that going.
Exactly. So once our accreditation is processed, it'll be just 2 units. And if you're looking to invest in PE and you're still wondering how much you can get back, this is a 7.2 model with 4 students. He's not paying for electricity or water, so they're paying for that themselves. His only cost right now is the furniture and the renovations. Once the accreditation comes through, it's 3.7 per student, which can escalate higher to about 3.9 or 4.2, depending on what you give us. We will put our best effort in to get the most out of it for you. So
let's see the building. I don't know if you guys will remember this thing. So the walls weren't blue. This is new now. And then that brown still needs to be painted. We're not sure what color it's going to be. I hope it's going to be white or that light grey that they're using in the units, which will be quite cool. Yeah, and I think you guys will remember this building from Facebook if you were on Facebook a while ago. So it's 31 units, of which a lot of them are bachelors, but there's those ones there on that side of the building there at the top, and there and at the bottom. It's actually quite big. It's huge. I think there can be 10 or 12 students or something like that in a unit, and then the rest are like more bachelors. So but in total there's 31 units here. And how many beds are you going to have next year in total?
Well, for next year we plan to do around 110. Currently, with the current model that we're doing, we're pushing 140. So for 31 units at the price that it was sold for, I mean, it's a huge return.
Oh, and by the way, it was sold for
4.8 million.
Can you guys believe it? They're like giving properties away here in PE, it feels like.
So most of the properties here are going for lower prices. So like I said, if you're willing to invest here,
you can see Jean-Claude wants to manage it for you now, so he's selling it. Sell it.
I'll completely manage it for you. I have a good team here in PE. We're managing more than just this building, which you'll see later on.
Oh, let's take a walk down the street, or just, I'm not going to go across the road, but I just want to show you the other building that we've been doing for the whole of last year and now this year as well, 2023. So you see, and this is how it all happened. That one over there. So we're doing that one as well, and that one has 99 students. You see it goes, yes, the front, but then it goes all the way to the back there. So you see it's quite a lot. Also quite a big building over there.
Yeah, so that one has a 90 plus capacity, and just at max capacity, the income on that is plus just over 300,000 a month. So that's just to give you an idea of what you can be getting in PE for your investment. It does vary building to building, but it's just an idea.
And this is central. So in Summerstrand and the other areas, you'll get other rates, but then your property prices are different, all of that. But yeah, that's what we're doing in Central. The whole of this area here is really getting a little bit of a facelift, so I'm very excited about PE Central. And then this building over here, the same person that owns this one also bought this one, and he said he's gonna start next week on the renovations on that one. And then next year we're also doing students there, and then this wall is going to go out and it'll just be one big student village building, whatever you want to call it. That is us from PE. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope to bring you some more from over here. Bye.
Bye.